Hello everybody, what's up? Look, it's a brand new artwork photo. It's actually not that brand new, it's been around for a while. Just, I never actually talked about it, never really acknowledged its existence. So, yeah, here is a brand new photo. We can clearly see Jump Bluff. Oh, that will only got as far as Jump Bluff. Don't worry, I'll look at it again eventually and break down all the different Pokemon in there. As you can see, hold on, the Professor wants to talk to me. Well, let's catch this Charmander first while we're at it. Today, hopefully I didn't miss it, but today is Tepig Community Day, and I think I woke up just in time. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to last all the way till 5. Right now it's 3. Yeah, there we go. The Tepigs are still here. Can't really find any of them right now, but I will, so don't you worry. Anyways, woke up just in time to start the event. Hold on, there's a Tepig. But let's talk to the Professor first, because you know he's got some story thing to tell us. Oh, right, I forgot about this one. Let's see which Pokemon we're going to find all throughout the month of July. Okay, more rare candies. That's always good to have. Ooh, a Rufflet. That's cool. I think I already have a Braviary, but never hurts to have another one, or at the very least to have the candy needed to maximize it. Kinda wish Braviary would have been the first flying and fighting type, because I mean, it really fits Braviary's whole thing. I mean, it's a brave aviary. It's sort of a representation of the American Air Force, and you know, it's the counterpart to Mandibuzz, which is flying in dark. So it would have been a nice balance, but whatever. I still like the Pokemon. Anyways, yeah, the Professor. Roasted berries. Hey there. Good to see you. Do you have anything fun planned for today? I mean, I have my show in a couple of hours. Then I'm going to work the night shift, but I've got some time. I'll be attending a picnic with the team leaders myself. I must say though, I was having a pretty hard time deciding what I should bring. Candela's in charge of sandwiches, Spark is handling refreshments, and Blanche is bringing shaved ice. Of course she is, because she's, you know, the ice type leader. So the bases are all pretty well covered. Working always clears my head, so I took a stroll and ended up spotting a large group of Tepig near where I normally pick my go-to snack, pineapple berries. Yeah, he loves his pineapple berries, this guy. And suddenly, inspiration! Do you know Tepig loves to eat roasted berries, Trainer? Yes, I mean, it's a fire type, so technically speaking, all berries he eats are roasted. The fire pig Pokemon blows fireballs through its nose and roasts the berries before it eats them. Roasted berries sound like a great picnic snack, don't you think? And speaking of, I need to start getting them ready. Why don't you go check out the Tepig in the meantime? Okay, so I'm basically just working for him now. I'm basically just I'm going for a picnic. Go find some Tepigs so I can roast some berries for the picnic that you're clearly not invited to. Okay? Okay, power Pokemon 10 times, catch 15 Tepigs, and make 5 nice throws. I already took care of 2 nice throws. Was that Deoxys? It is! It's Deoxys in its defense form. That's cool. I like a Deoxys. Never had one, obviously. Catching one in this game is really tough if you don't have someone to of course, the first one that we find runs away from us, of course. But yeah, you don't have someone to raid with, or the very needed group of people, as a matter of fact, yeah, you're not taking home a Deoxys, or any legendary Pokemon for that matter. The thing is, though, I never actually had one in the main series games because it is a mythical, and being that, it can only be obtained through an event. And obviously I haven't played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which I believe right there you can actually access Deoxys through the Delta episode, but haven't gotten to that yet. Anyways, I spent most of the episode already talking about Braviary and Deoxys, but not the Pokemon that I'm supposed to be talking about, which is Tepig, the Fire Pig Pokemon, which now has the Community Day as well as a pretty high chance of being shiny. Hopefully I can at least find one shiny on camera before the day is done, or at the very least before the episode is over, because I'd like a shiny Tepig or shiny Ambor. Now, I have gone on record multiple times saying that I am not a fan of Ambor. I'm pretty sure it's my least favorite starter. I don't know. I haven't actually gone and decided that. Made the list of who my least favorite starter Pokemon is. But yeah, not a big fan of Ambor's design. And I get why it looks the way it looks. I mean, it's a character from the Journey to the West story, which, coincidentally, also gave the inspiration for Infernape, the fire-type starter that came right before it, the generation right before Tepig, or Ambor, I don't know. It's gonna get pretty confusing to talk about these two. Anyways, so I'm not 100% sure on this story. I haven't read it, haven't really seen any of the movie adaptations that came from it. All I know is it features two characters prominently, two best friends who are fighters who go on an adventure together. One of them is a monkey child that sits on a cloud named Sangukan, which, if you couldn't already tell, that was the inspiration for Son Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, a fighting monkey that rides on a cloud. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, that's Infernape in this game, and his best friend, which I can never really remember his name, but he gave the inspiration for Ambor. That really is the design elements that you can see on Ambor, and you'll get a chance to see that on Ambor today, because as part of this community day, we're going to have to evolve a Tepig into a Pignite, and then from there into an Ambor. Now, if these Tepigs will do me the favor of getting captured, staying in the ball, I'll be very much appreciated. Now, Tepig, as you can see, definitely has the color scheme of a fire-type starter. Clearly, it's orange, the majority of its body, with a red nose. You know, orange, red, and yellow are colors that are constantly associated with fire. Dang it. Obviously, it's a starter, so it's very hard to catch. It's got a very low catch rate. Well, not too low, but above average. Harder to capture. That's why I'm using an Ultra Ball. If you take a look at Tepig, it's got a little flaming pattern on its face there, right beneath the nose. It's got kind of like this bandit mask on its head. Got this little underwear pattern on the bottom. kind of a reference to its evolved form because it evolved into a fighter, and you know, kind of a wrestler-ish. And you know, wrestlers back at a certain time, well, I think actually, no, they still do it. Wrestlers pretty much only wear underwear. It was sort of a combination between a wrestler and a circus strongman, only wearing underwear. As you can see, it's got a red tail that lights up whenever Tepig decides to use a fire type move. It lights up in the anime. Can't really tell if it lights up in the games as well because, like I said, not one of my favorite starters, so never actually used one. And of course, just like regular pigs, Tepig is super cute because it's a tiny pig, and Tepig, its evolved form, and Ember, its final form, get progressively uglier as they evolve. Of course, them being ugly kind of makes sense because they're pigs. You know, pigs are kind of supposed to be ugly, but I don't know. I think there could have been a way to make them a bit more appealing. But that's just me. I don't know. Kind of back and forth on that. I mean, as soon as I heard the argument of it's ugly because it's a pig, what did you expect? I kind of slightly changed my mind on it, but I don't know. I still don't like it. I also think the Chinese design on it and the, you know, making it look too much like the character from the Journey to the West story, I think they kind of went a little over the top with it. That's just me. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, I suppose. But anyways, during all this chitter-chatter, I was able to capture 13 Tepigs. This hopefully will be 14. You know, I have a lot of Ultra Balls, and there was this little... Sorry about that. There was this little free gift of 30 Ultra Balls for community days, which, you know, Pokemon Go does that all the time. They give you a package at the shop that's free of charge and gives you 30 Ultra Balls whenever there's a community day. So maybe I should just use the same policy I did for the Bidoof 2 days ago and just use Ultra Balls on these Tepigs to kind of speed things up a bit. I don't want this episode to go on too long. I mean, obviously the Bidoof episode lasted for about 30 minutes. And while I wouldn't mind a 30-minute episode about Tepig, I kind of have other stuff I need to do. You may have oops, hold on. Got something caught up on my shoe, my sandal. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, much better. Okay, this should probably be the 15th one. You may have already noticed the elephant in the room here. I've got something on my head. Band-aid, as you can see. I don't know if you noticed, but there was something growing on my head for the last couple of days. And I even mentioned it on the Bidoof episode, last one that is, that I'm going to the doctor to get this thing checked out. Well, turns out there was an infection there, and I needed to get the thing out. Except there really is no surgical way to do it, so you just, you know, it's like a zit. You squeeze it until it pops out. Except, you know, there was a lot of it to pop out, and well, the doctor did his best, but you can't really get all of it out in one go. So that's why I have this band-aid on, and I'm going back to the doctor on Tuesday to see if we can remove more of it. I'm going to power up 10 Pokemon now. Who should I power up with? Probably one of the lower tier. Now these are all my A-listers. Let's take a look at my B and C listers. Can't really do anything with this wheezing. Okay. Oops. But yeah, that's why I decided to go outside right now when it's so hot. Not just for the community day for Tepig, but also because I kind of need to replace this thing every day or so, and to do that I need to sweat, so it's easier to take this thing off. Where's my shiny Sceptile though? But yeah, I'm trying to sweat as much as possible so it'll be easier to take this thing off. And then I have to put some ointment on it that I have to do every day now until Tuesday, and then put the band-aid again. Not the same one, obviously, a different one. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing now. I'm just, you know, sweating a bit so that it'll be easier to take this thing off. No, I think I have a better Hariyama. Hold on. Hariyama. Come on. There we go. That's my better one. Oh, but it's only with these. Okay. There we go. That's 10. I think I only needed to power it up once. I don't know. Let's cross the road. I think I spent enough time in the shade. As we wait for the traffic light to change, let's see what the professor wants from us now. There we go, some Tepig candy as well. Of course, it's giving us a Tepig to catch. Remember last time when the Snivy community day happened and the first shiny Snivy I got was from the mission? Yeah, that was fun. Which brings me to my next point. If we already had Snivy community day, now we're having a Tepig community day, when are we going to have an Oshawott community day? You know, the water type starter. You know, it started out the proper order, you know, the grass type first, then the fire type, and the water type last. But Oshawott is my favorite Unova starter. Definitely its evolved form is my favorite, but hold on, let's catch this Tepig already. I mean, you know the professor's gonna ask us to catch more Tepigs, so might as well take some time. Yeah, I mean, Oshawott should be coming up, and like I said, I love Samurott, its evolved form, so and also would be very, very nice to have a shiny one of those. So here we go, let's talk to the professor. Alright, but let's just read the mission first. Welcome back, trainer. Hold on, let me just stand over here so I can actually see it. I see you caught a Tepig of your own. They make terrific companions in all aspects of life. Tepig evolves into Pignite, which, like Tepig, is known as the Fire Pig Pokemon. When Pignite's internal fire flares up, its movements grow sharper and faster. Whatever it eats becomes fuel for the flame in its stomach. Must do wonders for digestion, I guess. Oh, that reminds me. I need to check on my roasted berries. While I finish up my picnic preparations, why don't you see about evolving your Tepig into a Pignite? Thank you for giving me that idea that I couldn't come up with on my own. Okay, so I need to catch 15 Tepigs, transfer 10 Pokemon, and evolve 3 Tepigs into a Pignite. Okay, let's continue catching some more Tepigs. If you couldn't already tell, I'm clearly going somewhere. I'm going into the usual park where I normally go to on community days, which is a very good place to find lots of Pokemon, especially on days like this. And hopefully, one of those Pokemon there will be shiny. Hopefully, I can catch it on camera. Anyways, I'm wondering if this roasted berries thing kind of has something to do with truffles, because, you know, pigs have a great sense of smell, especially for things buried on the ground. So pigs are often used to find truffles buried on the ground. Truffles are a type of mushroom, but apparently are a delicacy. I don't think I ever tasted one. I don't think I ever tried any, but from what I heard, they're a delicacy and they're very, very valuable. So that's why you need to use pigs to find them buried underground. However, that's not really Tepig's shtick, if you will. It's really something more associated with Swinub, you know, the other pig Pokemon, the ice and ground type. So far, Swinub, its evolved form Piloswine, and its final form Mamoswine are the only ice and ground type Pokemon in the game. So that's just something. I'm spending the majority of this episode talking about other Pokemon besides Tepig. I apologize. Just, you know, like I said, not really one of my favorites. But in any case, that's it. You use pigs to find these truffles buried on the ground. That's why Swinub are ground type. And that's why they're so close to the ground with their nose sort of touching the ground, because they keep searching for truffles underground, buried underground, buried berries, as you can. Bad joke. But yeah, that's something like I said, that's Swinub's thing. That's why Swinub always has its face glued to the ground. And I believe there was an episode of the anime where they used Swinubs to kind of find a hot spring or something like that. Yeah, again, using that whole theme. Tepig, on the other hand, walks on all fours and always has his face pointing forward and its nose the same. So I don't think there's anything about Tepig that kind of relates to finding truffles or berries in this case. But I mean, could be. I don't know. Just a thought. Anyways, okay. 10, which means you only need to catch 5 more. No shinies so far, unfortunately. That's annoying. But don't worry, it'll come eventually. I mean, I don't want another repeat of the Machop community day where I basically did the whole thing without finding a single shiny, but it'll come. Don't worry. It'll come. For those of you wondering why am I not wearing a mask, the thing is, well, A, I am fully vaccinated, and B, you don't really need one when you're going outside in an open space. You only need one when you're going indoors to like a shop or a store or a restaurant, or in my particular case, work. which I will be going to in a couple of hours, but right now I don't really need one, so that's why I'm not wearing one. How long have I been recording? 25 minutes, which is about around the standard length of a regular episode. Obviously, this will be much longer because it's Community Day. Probably should have used an incense, but I'm not going to do that now. You know, incenses on Community Days last for 3 hours. I ain't got that kind of time to kill, if you know what I'm saying. I'll just, you know, keep searching for Tepigs the old-fashioned way, by walking around. Well, plus, you know, it didn't really help me with the Bidoof thing, didn't it? As soon as I used an incense, all the Bidoof certainly disappeared. And I don't want to repeat on that with Tepig. Especially since, you know, Tepig is definitely a Pokemon I like more than Bidoof. But, ooh! Sorry about that. But, you know, I don't really need to use an incense because I'm here at the proper place. This park here, which I'm happy is still open. They kind of closed it during COVID times, but this whole park right here, great place to find Pokemon, especially on Community Days. It's also a great place to find shinies. But yeah, let's hope we get lucky. Okay, that's 15 Tepigs already. Let's sit down first. Let's evolve 3 of them. And then transfer 10. Obviously, I'm not keeping any of these Pignites that I'm evolving. Just so you know. There we go. Pignite. The other Fire Pig Pokemon, as you can see, it kind of looks a little bit more like a wrestler with, you know, the Leerhosen and these markings on it, which kind of allude to its evolved form. Embor, it's got these little gloves on it. Still got that weird pattern on its head, which I'm guessing is either another reference to Embor or it's just another reference to wrestlers and fighting. But yeah, you can clearly see he's wearing a wrestler suit or a circus strongman. Again, they look kind of the same. Its tail kind of went from being a red orb to just being a black smoke. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, there are design elements like this in every Pokemon, but still not one of my favorites. But yeah, I mean, if you're into that sort of stuff, if you're into the whole circus strongman wrestler vibe that this Pokemon brings with it, then more power to you. I'm just not really a big fan of it, that's all. Okay, evolving another one. So basically the underwear kind of grew up to be this whole wrestler suit, and it becomes a full body suit with armor once it evolves into its final evolved form, Embor. Let's go. This is the 3rd one. And then after that, we're going to transfer 10 Pokemon to Tepigs. Well, 7 Tepigs and 3 Pignites. And continue on with the mission. If I don't find a shiny today, I'm going to be really pissed. But you know, in events like these, on Community Days, you need to... Oh, it looks like I hatched an egg with a Scrappy in it. That's cool. Another Unovan fighting type. Is the egg going to hatch? There we go, there's the egg. It's about to hatch with the Scraggy inside it. Yeah, the phone is really slow because, you know, it's really hot today. Not so much right now because I'm sitting in the shade, but still, the phone doesn't like the heat too much. I would say that if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, but I mean, I'm clearly not in a kitchen. Am I? Anyways, oh, look like some people have already been here and used a lure on some of these Pokestops. Okay, time for the next thing. I wonder if I'll find someone wandering around this place. And there's Pig Knight. Use an Ultra Ball because, you know, it's an evolved starter, so it's going to be very difficult to catch. Hold on. I got the cable with the portable charger wired up to the phone. So I'm hoping the camera doesn't run out of battery today. Just to look like the cable was hooked up to the camera quite well enough. Here's the encounter. Shiny! Whoa! Okay. Hold on. I knew I'd find a shiny once I come to this place. Just didn't quite figured I'll get a shiny from a mission. Took some time, but I got there and I got it. You know, the same thing that happened to me with the Snivy Community Day came from a mission, but I guess that's just my luck with these community days for Unova starters. Hello again. The berry roasting process is going swimmingly, and the whole place smells delicious. Just when I thought Pokemon couldn't inspire me anymore than they already do, here I am taking cooking tips from Tepig. Nice Pig Knight, by the way. Very round. I mean, it's a pig. What did you expect? They call him Mr. Pig. Did you know that Pig Knight can evolve? Really? I never would have thought of that. Who would have thought that a regional starter has 3 evolutions? Its evolution is a Pokemon called Emboar. Emboar is known to heat up its punches by setting its fists ablaze with its fiery chin. Yeah, I remember that. It's also known to care deeply about its friends. I mean, that's kind of the whole shtick of the character from Journey to the West. He was a very fierce friend who protected his friends no matter what. I mean, it's a fighter, obviously. Speaking of friends, I should let the team leaders know that I'll be on my way soon. And you're still not inviting me? How about evolving your Pig Knight into Emboar, trainer? I'd love to see its fiery beard firsthand. You never seen an Emboar? Okay, make 3 great curveball throws, evolve 1 Pig Knight, and transfer 10 Pokemon. I can do those. I can do those right now, as a matter of fact. Okay. Just, you know, probably use... Actually, no, I don't really need to use an Ultra Ball now because I don't need to catch... I don't need to specifically catch Tepig for this mission. I just need to make 3 great curveball throws. Which, believe it or not that easy on a Tepig. There, see? That's gonna take a while. Okay, that's one. That's one. At least it's not asking me to do 3 of these in a row. That'll be very difficult. Well, the funny thing is, I don't really care if I find another shiny now, because I already have one. But still, you know, another shiny would be nice. I mean, of course, you need at least 3 because they're an evolutionary family, 3-stage evolution. So you need one to evolve into an Ember, one into a Pignite, and one to keep as a Tepig. So would be nice to have at least 3. But if that's the only one I'm finding today, then I'm fine with it. At least I got 1. No, my shiny luck being what it is lately, especially on camera. If 1 is all I'm getting, that's really not that big of a deal. Okay, just need to make the last great throw, and then we can move on. No shinies other than the one from the mission. Come on, stupid thing. Ah, so close. You know, some Pokemon it's just easier to make excellent throws on, where on some Pokemon you can't even get a proper nice throw on them most of the time. Let's try this. Come on, dude. Well, it broke out, so it gave me another chance to go for a great. Yes! Okay, that's the 3rd one. Okay. And I definitely have enough. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to evolve my shiny Tepig. As you can see, it's kind of more yellowish than orange. The red orb on its tail is pink. And for the rest of it, kind of the same. Whoops. Because this was still back in the days when shiny Pokemon were determined by an algorithm in the game console, and the colors were kind of palette swapped, and it was very hard to change the colors of black or white. So that's why a lot of black colored Pokemon and white colored Pokemon had their white and black areas pretty much stayed the same. But here we go in Ember, going with the tradition of taking fire type Pokemon and making them blue in their shiny, especially for the flames. Like Ponyta has blue flames on it. What else? Well, Ember obviously, but we'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, taking the yellow parts of the Pignite and turning them blue. There's a little bit of a different shade on the blackness, but it's barely even noticeable. And for the rest of the body, you know, it's slightly more orangish than the shiny Tepig, but it's definitely less orange-ish than the shiny Pignite. If that makes any sense. Okay, let's evolve the Pignite into an Ember. Ember's shiny is pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at this. Like I said, the traditionally orange and yellow flames are now completely blue. Again, going with the tradition of taking flames on Pokemon with flaming elements on them and turning them blue. All the regular orangish yellow details on the body are now bluish, and a little bit of a different coloration on the rest of the body, the orangish. But yeah, like I said, the wrestler outfit kind of became a full body armor, very reminiscent of the character from Journey to the West. It's got these fighting gloves now and these little spikes on the elbow area. Its tail is now is that a fuse or an explosion or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, it's got these eyebrow horns that are very flame looking, but also very reminiscent of the character from the story that I can never seem to remember its name. But yeah, that's such a cool looking shiny. Come on, give me a break. Such a good looking shiny and a Pokemon that I'm really not a fan of. But hey, I mean, that just goes to show you that every Pokemon has its merits, even if you don't like them particularly. There's something to love in every single Pokemon. That's the important takeaway. Okay, let's finish the mission. Some more candy. A star piece, which is really useful, especially on a day like today, where, I don't know if you noticed, but you're getting 300 Stardust per capture on a regular Pokemon. Is it times 3 Stardust? I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I got a Rocket Raider, I got some XP, and some more Ultra Balls. Fantastic work! Your Emboar is truly a sight to see. This powerful fire and fighting type Pokemon is known as the Mega Fire Pokemon. And yet it doesn't have a Mega Evolution, but we're not going to get into that right now. According to my research, Emboar is a master of fast and powerful fighting type attacks. And now, look at that! Now look at that beard of fire, the blue fire. What do you think, trainer? Could you see me one of those? I mean, you'd burn your face off, but whatever. Just joking. Only joking. I'm sure I'd find it far too itchy. Really? Anyway, I should let you get back to exploring, and I should get to that picnic that I'm still not invited to. Have a wonderful weekend and keep up all the hard work. It's always a joy to see how much you've grown as a trainer each time we meet. I'll be in touch soon with some more research opportunities, or who knows, maybe even some recipes. Let's go! You know, coming from a military background, I'm kind of used to it. You know, the whole, the leaders, the high-ranking staff are going to have a fun vacation, and the little riffraffs, the ones that do all the dirty work, the hard work, you get to stay in the base and basically do nothing while we're having fun. Okay. Yeah, so I'm used to it. I'm used to this little bit of mistreatment from the professor, but whatever. I got myself a shiny, and it's one of the best looking shinies ever, so I am not complaining. And there's the proper Emboar, the way it looks like in its non-shiny form. Hold on. Definitely once you see it, its details are a little bit more stand out than the shiny form. For most shinies, a lot of the important details kind of saturated. Now, will you please do me the favor of getting captured by me so I can go home now? Gotta get ready for my show in a couple of hours, and I gotta take a shower. I gotta take this thing off and put another one. 1,500. So yeah, it is times 3. But yeah, like I said, pretty much the same exact details as the shiny, just in regular form, in regular colors. Okay, one of these has got to be shiny. Come on. Nope. 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 And nope. So yeah, that was a complete waste of time. But, like I said, if that ends up being my only shiny today, I'm fine with it. Okay, at least I woke up on time for the community day today, so I'm not too terribly bothered by it. I've been recording for about 45 minutes. This is down the middle area of community days episodes. I had community days that have gone over an hour. I've had community days that went on for about 30 minutes. Yeah, and then I had this one, which lasted a little bit under 15 minutes. So yeah, somewhere right in the middle. In any case, that's it for Embor. Again, I apologize. I can never seem to remember the character that it's supposed to be based on. But hey, I mean, I can't remember everything, can't I? Also, I kind of dislike Embor because I don't think it's got a great design. A lot of people really don't like it because it's typing. It's another fire and fighting type Pokemon, the third in a row that we gotten in Pokemon games. Sort of became kind of a joke that, oh, look at that, a brand new Pokemon game is coming out. I'll bet you the Fire Starter's the Fire Starter's final evolved form is going to be fire and fighting, you know, because people think they're funny. Even though, you know, it only came out 3 times out of 8 Pokemon games. I don't know what people's deal is. I mean, if you look at all the other fire-type Pokemon, they're kind of the opposite of fighting. Like Charizard, fire and flying. Again, you know, flying resists fighting and super effective on fighting. And then there's Delphox, fire and psychic. Same thing, resists fighting and super effective against it. And what's his face? Incineroar, fire and dark. Even though it's a wrestler, that one probably should have been fire and fighting, but that's beside the point. But yeah, dark, weak to fighting, and not very effective on it. So yeah, I don't understand what people's deal is with the fire and fighting starters. I mean, it happened 3 times. So what? Now, granted, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to give us 3 fire and fighting type Pokemon as starters 3 generations in a row. But still, I mean, it happened. The last time this happened was over 10 years ago. Almost. Just about. Yeah, why is everyone still making that stupid joke? Like, even when, I remember when Score Bunny came out, people were getting nervous because it's bipedal. It's walking on 2 legs, which made people think, you know, people felt like it spelled the apocalypse. Oh no, another fire fighting! Get over yourself. It ended up being just regular fire. You know, all the Gala starters did. First time this has happened since Johto. Right? So, like I said, relax. There's nothing wrong with fire and fighting. In fact, it actually gives fire an advantage over rock, which it's weak to. So there. And traditionally, especially in the first, well, actually, it was a good thing for all 3 of the games that they came out with, because the first gym in both Hoenn and Sinnoh was a rock type gym. More so, the second gym in Unova, or the first, depending on which game you're playing, is a normal type gym. So having a fighting type with you as your starter is not a bad idea. So I don't get what everyone's deal is. Just get over the whole stupid fire and fighting starter. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, now that that rant is over, I'm gonna make a return trip back home. And yeah, I think I'm sweating enough to take this thing off my head and put another one after I take a good shower. And well, it's really hot in here. I'm definitely not going to fight any of these Team Go Rocket leaders because I don't want to. It's hot enough as it is. Anyways, hold on. Okay, safe to cross the road. And yeah, that's it for Tepig Community Day. What are the chances I get lucky with a shiny here? Yeah, like I said, my shiny luck, especially on camera, has been terrible lately. I don't even want to look for a shiny anymore, because I know it's just going to be a waste of time. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll maybe see you tomorrow. I don't know. I have another appointment at the doctor. This time it's in a different city. So shiny, yes. Hey, I was just talking about this. Okay. Hold on. Probably should have used the golden raspberry, but too late to change that now. Anyways, like I said, I have a... Oh, hold on, let's just wait till the shiny to get captured. Hold on. Yes, I got it. Second shiny of the day. So yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment in a different city, so I don't know if I'll have the time to record another episode tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you all next time. Bye. Another shiny! Wow! I wasn't sure for a second, but wow! Okay, this one definitely needs a golden raspberry because it's got very high CP. And yeah, I got 3 shinies today, which is just enough for a family of these things. I'm going to evolve it now. See? And get myself a family of both Pignite, Tepig, and Emerald. No idea why I decided to go with this specific order when saying them, but that's that. There we go. Okay. Now I can go to work satisfied. Yes! Another shiny! Ha! Oops. No. You know, it's still getting hard to tell. Oops. With the lighting and everything. What is shiny and what isn't. But I'm glad I was able to figure it out. Thanks to the sparkles coming out. But yeah, 4 shinies. Not a bad haul for community day today. Let's just hold on. Let's see if we can get another one. See, for a second there I thought this was shiny. No, this is the same one from earlier. Hold on. Kinda wish it would be easier to get out of a wild encounter. I'm having to wait for a Pokemon to go fully in frame, but whatever. So I found another shiny, that's really all I care about. Hold on, this one just showed up. No. Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.